Anyone got any recent news they want to talk about? Oh yeah, Google and YouTube split up. I think, at least. I don't have very trustworthy sources for that. But if so, I'll be like, it's the same YouTube does every single time it changes anything. They change something and then everyone's like, oh god, it's terrible. And then like a few months later everyone's used to it and they're just like, okay, accepting the fact like, yeah, it's, you know, it's not that bad actually. Probably a bit of an overreaction, and then they change it again. Everyone's like, "Oh God, what have you done, YouTube? You crazy arseholes!" And then the same thing, yeah, they get used to it. I got used to the Google Plus thing pretty quickly. I don't use Google Plus. I mean, I don't really ever. People complain about anonymity, like you can be anonymous on YouTube, you can't be anonymous on Google Plus. Yeah, you can. Just create a fake account. Don't put in any proper details. There you go. You're anonymous on Google Plus. Well. Unless someone really wants to like hack you through IP address or some shit, but now they've changed and Google is no longer going to be part of YouTube, or it's no longer going to be mandatory. I don't know if it will change, because if they just make it not mandatory, seriously, can the music like actually? What is this? Oh, we're already on Dano songs. Good. Man, the radio cuts out. I need to probably get that replaced. This is an old truck after all, but if it's just like they're separating Google Plus from YouTube like altogether, then obviously I'm gonna have to sort of play along with that. But if it's just sort of, yeah, you can if you want, I'm probably not even gonna bother changing. Like, I know a lot of people say they don't like Google Plus, but it really doesn't fucking make a difference, does it? All it means is that comments you post will be put on your Google Plus page, which no one uses anyway, so who the fuck's gonna care? You can still use YouTube exactly as you fucking want to. And if you're really so upset about it, you can just disable that. Say, you know, comments you posted on YouTube, don't share on Google+. Videos you like on YouTube, don't share on Google+. Playlist, don't share it, you know. I didn't do that because I personally just don't care. But people, I just saw the speed camera. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. I'll make the money back. I'll make it back, guys. Don't worry. I know you're all just really concerned about the future of haul ass and get gas, which we haven't done in this. Oh, we have to get gas at one point just to sort of, you know, keep to the name. But if you guys are excited about that, you didn't know, I don't know why the fuck you'd be watching this, but to get your news. But yeah, it's Google Plus and YouTube apparently, I don't even know if it's true, but apparently they're separating. Oh yeah, and there's also some news about yeah, this kind of like really irrelevant thing. Yeah, Windows 10 came out. Who the fuck cares, to be honest? Like, I just don't care. I really don't care. I didn't care about Windows 8. There's no Windows 9, so I didn't even have to worry about not caring about that. But I don't care about Windows 10. I've got Windows 7 Ultimate. It works perfectly fine. It's probably the best OS I've ever used. I don't care about Windows 10, especially the fact that they made it so you have to pay for Solitaire, or at least pay to stop ads from popping up. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't really see. Like, it's just people complaining about it offhand. You know, you catch a glimpse of it here and there. Apparently, you have to pay like $10 a year to get ads removed from Solitaire, and also there's apparently like some mobile game-esque feature of like you can buy a currency or something, or you can get a currency in the game to help daily challenges. I mean, I didn't know Solitaire was that big a deal. I had a period where I'd play Solitaire whilst waiting for things to render or something, or upload. Oh, that bass, that slap and pop right there. It's actually a bit shit, but like that lasted for like a few weeks maybe, and it was, you know, not every day. It was very few and far between where I'd actually stop and like play Solitaire. Who the fuck like dedicates time of the day to play Solitaire? I bet there's gonna be people out there that are gonna pay to get ads removed from fucking, what is this goddamn music? There's gonna be people out there that are gonna pay for that. They're gonna pay $10 a year or something to get fucking ads removed from Solitaire. I'm like, you know, you could just play Solitaire on Windows 7 or 8. I don't know if it's on Windows 8, but you know, it's free and probably better than that since it doesn't have ads. Or you could, you know, be a crazy suggestion, but you could get some playing cards and play solitaire like that. I know it's less convenient because you have to, you know, deal everything and then shuffle it after you're done and just lay it all out. And if you don't have a big enough table, there's not enough space, and your piles all get like sort of scrunched up. And when I say scrunched up, that's again my brain just not finding the right words. But you know, you shouldn't pay for solitaire. Here you go, life lessons. I don't know what that piece of lag. That's not how you phrase that at all. This guy's speeding like a motherfucker. Look at him. I'm speeding and he's overtaking me. Doesn't matter actually, because wait, yes it does matter. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? My God, we've actually come quite a way since I last checked the thing. We've got just under 100 miles to do, 2.5 hours. Can you imagine if this was real time? I think I would probably be more sold on it. I wouldn't play it like as much, I don't think, but I would probably appreciate it more for being a true simulator. I don't know why I keep regressing to this game. Actually, I seem to have this trouble where I can't find games that seem to pique my interest. I mean, there's E3, which was, I mean, most people agreed it was good, and at the time I was watching it, and like the days after, I thought, well, that was a really good E3 actually, you know, I'm quite surprised. Since then, my thoughts have just gone down and down. I thought, you know, there's a few things. There's Fallout 4, obviously, you know, this is very late sort of analysis of E3. I think there's been one time, I don't know why I stuttered so much there. There's been one time on this channel I think I talked about E3 and the video got a bunch of dislikes, so, you know, I'm tempting fate here, but fucking E3, Fallout 4, obviously everyone just cacked their pants for. Like, Nintendo fucked up with some stupid Metroid game, everyone that remembers that. Fuck off, I don't care, I'll make the money back, you pricks. But then Doom, people were excited about that, I don't even care. But the only things are like Mirror's Edge Catalyst, obviously. I've been waiting for some sort of Mirror's Edge game for a fucking long time now. And I don't really think I showed my point with a Mirror's Edge playthrough at all, but you know, I kind of fucked that playthrough up. Mirror's Edge Catalyst and Dishonored 2, basically it. Dishonored is like one of my fucking, I don't know, it's that weird thing again where I can only call it one of my favourite games after I've played it recently. When I played the DLCs quite like maybe a month or two ago for the first time, and like my opinion of it was like in the fucking sky, like how good it was. Now it's just sort of meh, but you know, that happens. I'm sure by the time Dishonored 2 comes around, rolls around, it'll be back up maybe. But that Dishonored 2, Fallout 4, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and by the way, I have absolutely no faith that Mirror's Edge Catalyst will be good, but I just want to see. I'm just glad that there's another Mirror's Edge game. Like, I totally expect Mirror's Edge Catalyst to be complete bollocks. Like, I have absolutely no faith in the AAA industry. I haven't even played Witcher 3 yet. I can't be bothered to indulge in that. The only AAA game I've been playing recently I've actually enjoyed is ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, because I've actually had people to play it with, and it's, you know, a good game. And I played the beta all the time back, and they've had like over a year of the PC version to fix most of the stuff and all that. But other than that, maybe like Gears 4 looked good because, come on guys, Laura fucking Bailey, second best voice actor, maybe third, but probably tied for second behind Stephanie Lemon, my personal number one. But whatever. Gears of War, fucking, what was it, the remake of the first one? Why'd you remake the first one, guys? The first one was wank, gonna be honest. The second one, it's probably an unpopular opinion actually, but I didn't play the first one when it came out. I played the first one after I played the second one, but the second one seemed so much better to me than the first one. And I played the beta on Xbox One, guys, yeah, and it wasn't very good. It was mediocre at best. Gears of War is kind of stale. Kind of like why I appreciate Judgment for at least trying to change some of the things, but who fucking cares about Gears of War? Gears of War is dead. I know I'm probably not going to buy Gears of War 4. I just like the idea that they're changing. They've fucking gone away from Marcus Phoenix and all that shit, because that shit was annoying. I'm not even that big of a Gears fan, I'm talking about it. But whatever. I can't even bother to think of any other games that I'm excited for. Shenmue 3, maybe. I haven't played Shenmue in over a decade, at least. Shenmue was fucking amazing back when I played it, but I know it's that sort of thing where you always have nostalgia for these kind of games. Like, thinking back to the Mario 64, like, my ideas of it was a brilliant game, and I had this idea in my head that it was like, this fucking amazing, but seeing actual footage of it recently, you know, I don't know, it wasn't at all recently that I've seen footage of Super Mario 64, but I remember how shit it looked. I remember the awkward camera angles, and I think the Shenmue's probably the same thing, you know. I had this high esteem for it at the time, but if I went back and tried to play it on a Dreamcast, I'd think, what the fuck is this? Origami figures come to life. I know graphics don't really matter, but why am I slowing down? I had an impression I was going into a town, but that's obviously not true. Isn't that weird? I speed when I fucking not allowed, but I go under the limit when I'm allowed to fucking speed.